Hey guys, okay, so a little bit more about this Facebook project, which I'm so excited. I'm getting this started today. I went ahead and I made a cover thing for my Facebook project book, and I numbered it 1 through 30 for each one of the days in May. So my goal is to work on this book 2 hours a day, and this 2 hours is not going to replace what I currently do for my business as far as posting on Facebook and following up with past orders and stuff like that. This is going to be in addition to what I normally do. Not everybody has to do 2 hours. Make it however, whatever fits into your schedule, whatever your goals are. I just want, I want to encourage everybody to at least, devote a few hours a week to something like this. Okay, so I'm going to be writing down, keeping track, 2 hours every day. Except for Fridays. I'm not going to be using this book on Fridays. My Fridays are pretty hectic, and so I'm going to use Fridays. And I've also noticed in the past when I've contacted people on Fridays, I usually don't get as much of a response as I do throughout the rest of the week on the rest of the days of the week. So I'm going to be using Fridays to work on my business and other aspects, but set this book aside for that and maybe just follow up with other messages throughout the week, stuff like that. Okay, so I'm going to take 2 hours every day. And this is also not including, like if I contact somebody on Thursday and I'm still continuing that conversation, that's not going to be counted in the 2 hours. Okay, the 2 hours is going to be strictly to reach out to everybody in here. So that's my goal. I have 1,300 friends on my Facebook list about that, and my goal is to reach out to every single one of those people. Am I going to get through all of them in May? Probably not, but I'm going to keep going. This is just to get the ball rolling. And why this kind of started was because I contacted a couple of people and about the opportunity, and I said, I reached out to them and I was talking to them about my business, and I just said my business, and they were like, "Oh, what do you do?" And I'm like, "We've been Facebook friends for like a year, 2 years. How on earth do you not know what I do, man? I'm all over Facebook talking about my makeup and the opportunity and cool, look at this." So that made me realize that even though I have 1,300 friends on Facebook, they're not all seeing my posts. So if I'm not reaching out to somebody, they probably have friends that they are seeing their unique posts, or that their unique representative in their local area is reaching out to them. So I'm missing a whole audience of people. So here's my audience. These are people that I need to be talking to. So I'm just going to, in my 2 hours, start down the list. And I've marked the people that are on my team, so I'm not going to be contacting people that are on my team or current unique representatives, obviously. And I'm just going to go down the list. Okay, so like take for instance this girl right here. She's talked to me in the past about making a purchase. She hasn't ordered anything yet, so that's perfect. I'm going to talk to her about finalizing that order, or just kind of where she's at. This girl right here, she's talked about wanting to try the mascara, but she had some financial issues. So I'm going to be talking to her about maybe hosting a party or the opportunity, something like that. And then as I go down the list, I'm just going to, and I'm gonna do what I recommend in my master recruiting class video. If you haven't watched that yet, definitely watch it for some ideas, because that's going to give you an exact roadmap of what to say and what to do when you're contacting new people. I'm going to be, if I don't know the person per se, I'm going to be investigating before I communicate. So I'm going to go to their Facebook page, kind of get a feel for who they are and what they do, and then approach them accordingly. Like I know this girl right here, she sells another product. She's actually in another direct sales company. She sells Lasso tea, or I don't know if I say that right. I think it's like a weight loss tea. So I'm going to be talking to her about possibly wanting to get some makeup on her. So I'm just going to be, even the men, even the dudes, I'm going to be contacting, hey, let's talk about your wife, your girlfriend. Mother's Day is coming up, so this is a great time to be contacting the men because Mother's Day is coming up. So now is a perfect opportunity to be reaching out to those guys on your list. But I'm just going to keep it very, I'm going to go down the list. I'm not going to skip around. I'm going to go down the list. And then I have a little blank space here next to everybody's picture, and that's where I'm going to take some little notes. I'm going to say the date that I reached out to them, what I talked to them about, whether that's the products or the opportunity, and then I'm going to be able to know if I need to contact them back later. So that's kind of what I'm going to do with that. Okay, so that's pretty much it, and everybody's going to be a little bit different, and everybody's going to have their different stuff, but I have a list of 1,200 people here. So if only 1% of these people get back to me and want to get on my team, that's 12 people that I now have on my team. And 12 people, that's great. 12 people can change your business. So even if only 1% of these people want to get on board with the opportunity, that can propel me to purple. That could propel me to black, because those 12 people are going to sign up people, and those people are going to sign up people, and so on. So, and even if only, let's say, sorry bugs, let's say only 10% of these people place orders, that's still thousands and thousands of dollars in orders. Okay, so even if you just look at a really small percentage, you know, doing something, that's still amazing numbers. That's still epic. And for all the people that know, not right now, I can't this month, but maybe next month, yeah, I want to place an order on Friday, or, oh, my mom's birthday is coming up, or whatever the case may be, you have got months and months worth of people to get back to and to talk to. And some people, when they make their original list of 100, which is a concept that you do when you first start, is you make a list of 100 people to contact. Sometimes people a year later are still working on their list of 100, as far as, you know, going back and following up and all that sort of stuff. So this is a list of 1,300. So I'm going to be able to work this list for a very, very long time. So anyways, again, this is just about me wanting to be more organized and more efficient in reaching out to people and making sure that I am reaching out to every single person that I know. While I'm doing this, I'm still going to be adding new friends to Facebook, and I'm still going to be sending out friend requests, but those new people or whatever, I'm not going to be focusing on them. I'm focusing on these people here. And that's going to give the people, the new people that I'm adding onto Facebook, that's going to give them some time to be my friend for a while too, because you don't want to add somebody as a friend and then turn around the next day and start contacting them about your business. It just seems kind of spammy that way. So these 1,300 people are going to be my main focus until I reach every single one of them. Whether that takes a month, 2 months, a year, 2 years, I don't know. But I'm going to do it. And that's my goal. So I'm going to be keeping track, and I'm going to be talking about it in the event, and kind of like, hey, this worked for me. Hey, I got a sale. Hey, during my 2 hours, I was able to connect with 10 new people, and, you know, this is what happened. And I'm just going to kind of keep you guys abreast. And please feel free to chime in. Talk about your experiences. Tell us, you know, who you're reaching out to, how many people you've been able to reach out to. And let's all keep talking about it and sharing what works, because when you share something that works, then we all get an opportunity to try it, and maybe it'll work for us too. And I mean, it's just as far as like what you're saying, what your approach is. Again, always keep it simple. If you have any questions about how you're going to be contacting these people or what to say when you do, then definitely watch my Master Recruiting class video. It's listed on the training page, on our teamlashninja.com training page, and it's also listed in the files under video training. There's a whole document called video training that lists all the videos and stuff. Also, try to utilize the color personalities when you're reaching out to people and meeting them kind of, you know, where they are. The yellows, you know, you're going to approach them a lot differently than you're going to approach a red, and so on and so forth. Also, book parties. You know, if people don't want to order, maybe they're not ready to join your team right now, maybe they'd be willing to host an online party for you. And with the way that we can do parties now, you know, I think they're going to be a lot more lucrative. So I'm just super excited to get the ball rolling with this. And, you know, I'm organized, but I'm disorganized at the same time. I have a lot of notes, but they're all kind of in different locations and stuff like that. So I think having everything in one place is definitely going to help me keep focused and stay consistent, and I'm building my business. So I just can't wait to see what everybody's results are going to be with this. I'm so excited. Okay, so get your book printed out. That's the first thing. Get your book printed out. I actually ran out of paper. I wasn't able to print everybody yet. So as soon as I get some more paper, I'm going to print the rest, but I definitely have enough to get me going for at least the month of May, or at least the next couple weeks. So print out what you can, get your book going, and then let's all just chat in the event and keep each other posted on how this is going for everyone, okay? And feel free to make videos too. If you want to just make a quick video and say, here's my book, and show everybody, you know, look at all these notes, and I've made, you know, 10 sales, and I've got 2 people to join my team, you know, give yourself a shout out. All right. So we will talk to you soon, and we will see you on the Facebook Project event. Bye.